Nike announced a new shoe sneaker in the LeBron 23 collection, honored the king.
Mm-hmm.
So this shoe, the color and the theme was based or is based on the turquoise hue of the Lorraine Motel in Memphis, where MLK was assassinated. I think it was just done in poor taste. Um,
With that said, it's like so as a youth, I'm supporting this brand, this Nike brand. Oh, the Nikes, that's the popular brand, that's the cool brand, and Jordans and things of that nature, Mikes and I need the fresh Bulls coat and the starter jacket and the 150 hat and the Pelly Pelly and the all this type of stuff. And you get into these things as a young adult, and it can turn into a materialistic world. Then you start chasing idols, and you get into all that type of stuff, and then you really don't even know what you're doing. You're not even conscious. Nobody really put you up on that type of critical thinking, that really type of game that you ain't what you endorsing here? Who are you endorsing? Who are these people? What is this company? How does this company support your community? They want us to believe that LeBron James and all these other people, Michael Jordan family, and all these people kept Nike alive. They didn't keep Nike alive. You know, the people, the black man and woman, the urban communities, the ghettos of America kept Nike alive. In fact, Chicago is one of the main contributors to keeping Nike alive. As a young adult, when you come up of age like me, and then you start learning and educating yourself, and like, who am I backing? Who am I endorsing? Why am I endorsing y'all? These people who have enriched themselves, Phil Knight, excuse me, just for the record, it's Phil Knight.
mm-hmm.
He used to be the CEO. During that time, he was the CEO of
Mm-hmm.
Nike in the 90 eras when they was, selling these brands, pushing this pushing this Jordan brand, this Mike brand, and these different brands on to the youth. And people endorse those brands, not understanding that these people, this man himself, he's not for black Americans. He don't care about my community. They don't give a damn about MLK. Okay, they don't care nothing about his story, the true history about him, his belief system, what he really stood for, the betterment of his people. They're not in it for that, Queen. They're not in it to, position him for his great strength moments. They're not here to remind people that, he started, he initiated and stood on one of the biggest bus boycott movements in America.